So guys, we found someone, their dream avatar, they match the profile. How are we then going to communicate with them? How are we going to transition from the marketing kind of sphere of influence into more of the sales conversation? And ultimately what we try and do is we try and split the process down completely. Josh is good for this. There's basically 5 stages we can have in our minds of getting the conversation started, building rapport, finding out their problem, a little bit of value with their goals, and then basically suggest a call from there. So never rush it. Be human. Be relatable. Early on, we just want to, the only goal we've got to get is get a response. So with that in mind, being human is important. It's social media. It's called social media for a reason. Just be social. Don't go in too hard with anything about sales. I wouldn't mention anything to do with, definitely nothing with coaching. You can mention something to do with fitness if the topic's there, but it's good to just start with, I mean, at the end of the day, compliments are great. Offer a compliment and a question off the back of that. They're always good places to start. Anything you can relate with that person, look through their content, browse their feed a little bit, get an understanding of who they are. And then if you've got any similarities, you can match. A good one to do is, if you're really stuck and you don't have a clue, pick one item of clothing they wear and just say, hey buddy, I saw wear this, that's really cool, where did you get that? So just anything they've got, ask them a question just to get a response. And all we've got to do is get a response. And then once we do that, we've got to get a bit of rapport, be a bit friendly, and then just warm them up, get it flowing a little bit. And people think this is time consuming. It accelerates the next 3 stages. Once we've got that backwards and forwards bit flowing, it's very important to kind of really break the ice and get them to talk and engage with us a little bit. And then we can use questions, then orientate the navigation or the direction of the conversation going forward. And ultimately, it's a bit like dating. You've just got to break that ice. And as I said, you can go, if you're confident, there's certain questions you can you can ask. If you're not so confident, look for commonalities, give compliments, ask questions, that sort of thing. Yeah, at the end of the day, a bit of comedy is important. If you can use a little bit of humor to help build that rapport and break the ice and get them to respond initially, it kind of really speeds things up. So don't be afraid to, tell it. I wouldn't say tell a joke the whole time, but don't be afraid to be fun. At the end of the day, people are looking for entertainment. If we can stand out, we just got to stand out, be remarkable, be true to yourself, but just, if we can, be a bit unique. And if you think about dating, there's certain lines you can say, there's certain questions you can ask to get a response, and this is how confident you are. If you are confident, you want to try something new, something like, can I be honest? That's quite a curiosity spiker, and that's gonna kind of ask a question. And then, do you know what's curious about your content? Question mark. Again, these are a little bit more direct, a little bit more risky, and they are more answer-provoking questions. So it depends on how you feel, how you want to go about it. But at the end of the day, the sole reason, what the sole element we've got to do is just get them to answer, get them to respond. And it's not, especially with the cold outreach or on stories, it's not going to be fitness related. It's not going to be, hey, if you're interested, I do online coaching. Let me know if you've got any questions. We can always do that with content. People are following us. We can phrase that in terms of helping them with content, but we don't push our service. We never push our service. We just solve their problem. That's all we do. So that first stage of engaging in the DMs is just using questions, compliments, curiosity spikers, anything we can reference off their page just to get it going. And then from there, we can build a bit of rapport, and then we can go on to some bit of more probing questions to identify what it is they're struggling with and see what their hobbies are outside of work, essentially.